Well, here we're looking at Endeavor Silver, and this has done rather well here. We did pretty good off the little bit of a bounce. We're starting to see this pullback as the overall market, especially when we're looking at silver or SLV. We started to see that pullback really just get very, very close to its peak there for the moment. I still think I'm still getting pretty bullish on gold and silver, but I think it's important to realize that each swing starts to run some of its course, and then your risk starts to increase and grow. So it makes sense to me to start to cut them when you get closer to that, and the risk start and the odds start to die of it continuing here. So you know it's very hard sometimes on my side here, kind of wondering how people approach and think of their investing. A lot of times when I was a broker, I would always sometimes you could hear the disappointment in the person's voice when you were doing well, just chopping away at profits because they were there was always some anticipation of more, and couldn't we have done better, and that's always that's normal, but what it's a I think a very bad kind of viewpoint to take, because what happens is you get caught up into this fantasy world and I'm not saying people are in fantasy world here. Sometimes people have unrealistic expectations, and I have a saying: you're bound to be disappointed if you have unrealistic expectations. Bottom line is we're looking at this, and this is a 15%, 16% move. Now we're looking at when we look at this over the days. Here's our entry: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trading days. 16% in 6 trading days. That's really well done, I think. Now, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. I'm trying to say that 16% for 6 trading days, and if you can continue to do that or very close to that, you've done 4 trades. You're looking at 60% a month. Then you minus some of the bad trades you do, even if it's 20%, and you're locking away 40%. But everybody's looking for that, 100% return, 200% return, and that's, I think, a mistake, because that's not how it moves. They go through this, look at this, it's great, but if everybody says, oh, it's going to break this prior high, and I'm going to hold this, I'm going to hold this, I'm going to hold this, guess what? Now they're coming back here and they're saying, wow, it's going to go up, it's going to go up. Oh, I'm going to hold it. It's going to come back to where I really wanted it, and it comes down. So you got to chop away at the action and be realistic about where it goes. Sorry for the rant here. I just wanted to kind of point that out, because quite honestly, that's I think some of the secret to our success here. At least what some of what I think is, don't not as many frequency trades, not in there as long. We try to chop away at them when we can. We try to let them run as much as possible without increasing our risk, and try to take as possible quick of loss as possible, and hopefully instruct in the process. That's what we try to do here. Hopefully that has been that people see that. Anyway, I think we did pretty well with this. This is going to be something we'll keep an eye on, because depending on how it comes back in, might want to try to get back into silver and gold. But I want this to give a little bit of time before we start to reposition again in here. Anyway, up about 15 to 16% on this.